my berries, boys, babes, and besties. How are all of you? Welcome to my Get Ready for Bed with Me / mental health talk. And also, we are unboxing a very special fragrance. Has a little bit of a soft spot in my heart because there's a note in it that I absolutely love. Can we guess by my name what note this might be? As you guys know, I always look for fragrances with a strawberry note in it just to stay on brand. So I'm really excited for this one because a lot of people have been suggesting I try it out, and I finally got it. So, hey Melissa, how are you? Hi Chris, how are you? Welcome. And then I also have some friends here who are going to be reviewing this fragrance with me. So I'm going to go ahead and bring them up. Hello.
Yeah.
How are all of you?
Good.
Hey,
Good.
it's good. It's good to be here. How's everyone doing?
I'm doing
Melissa,
great.
Issa, Jason, Chris. Hi, everyone.
Hello. I'm doing great. I just got out of the shower to prep for the nighttime routine portion of my stream. So I'm
Nice.
just a little bit wet, but other than that, I'm doing great. How are you, Jason?
I'm good. Life has been good. I've been busy, but busy good. So I'm excited
Yes.
about this. People have been asking me about my scent of the day, and I just showed the cap, but I didn't say what it was because I wanted to wait.
That is awesome. Well, I cannot wait either. That's the hardest thing about getting fragrance is not being able to open it and waiting for moments like this where I can share it with friends. So I've been really excited.
Nice.
I'm
Absolutely.
gonna go ahead and finally rip this bad boy open.
Mm-hmm.
I'm super excited. Beautiful packaging.
I love the box on this.
Yeah. The presentation now is so awesome.
Wow. So today we are reviewing Imaginary Author's Cape Heartache. So pretty. Look at this beautiful box. It looks like a book, which, if you know me, I love to read, especially hardcover. I always get hardcover books, and this packaging is absolutely gorgeous. Look at the back with the little strawberry. It is so cute. Hi, Caboose. How are you? All right. Is yours already unboxed?
Yeah, I mean, I've had this for years. So
Yeah.
Wow. So on the inside, super pretty. It says
Nice.
a journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single scent. This is beautiful. I think this is honestly the best packaging
Okay.
I've ever seen on anything that I've gotten so far. Wow, it's really pretty. So
Not that's I mean, I've I've known Josh like as far as his work and everything. This is one of his original bottles of Memoirs of a Trespasser, by the way, scent of the day. And so I like to see the way the presentation has gone in almost over 10 years. I definitely got to commend them because like the first bottles didn't come with the fancy bookcases,
mhm.
so the fact that like it's always stayed tried and true. This is definitely my personal favorite from his line, but I loved Cape Heartache too. Really good scent.
It
yeah,
is. It's beautiful. Like I'm very impressed. I was not expecting that from the packaging at all. That it really took me by surprise. Okay, I'm gonna have my little
Hmm.
tester. Actually, I'm gonna sample it on myself since this is the
there
only
you
You
one
go.
I'm
should.
talking about today. Give a real review. Mm,
How's it spray? Is it like a dart or is it like a cloud?
It's a cloud. It is
It's a
great.
cloud.
Yeah.
I like it like that.
Whoa. So I'm definitely getting the pine trees from this. The pine tree. Oh, this is so pretty. Oh, DDLD. I have their discovery set. Memoirs is solid with a waffle cone, and it was a bit much for me. I have to fight. Okay, so like it's a desert. Oh, okay. Nice DDLD. Oh, hi, Sandro. How are you?
Sandro, Joe, great to see everybody here.
Okay. I'm letting it dry down a little bit. So I can just...
That
No
Memoirs
pun
of
intended.
yeah.
Mhm.
That
No
Memoirs
pun
of the
intended.
Trespasser used to be my favorite, and until I smelled a whiff of waffle cone, which
That's the
has
one
the
I need
similar
to try.
vanilla vibe, but takes it to that gourmand level. So
I'm definitely
Yeah.
now getting more of the strawberry on the dry down, which is actually surprising
Yes.
because usually for the fragrances that I have currently, the strawberry is the first thing I smell, and then they'll start to disappear more on the dry down. But it's the opposite for this one, which I really, really like. It's very, very, so when I was expecting more of like a Christmassy, like purely because of the pine trees, and very like warm because of that. Because you think Christmas, you think of warm scents, but actually this is very light. This is not something like very, very heavy on the nose. This is breathable. It's not like it's a fresh winter scent.
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
It's a very clean winter scent. I love this. It's so much, honestly, because it's fruity and earthy at the same, fruity and green at the same time. This is
There's
beautiful.
definitely a sense of like aromatic, which is why it's like there's depth to it. There's definitely different things as a whole, and I do know that like one of the calling cards to imaginary authors is that they put in like these imaginary, like one imaginary like accord or note, like I know Soft Lawn was based off of tennis courts, so it has a tennis ball accord. You get what I mean? Like, was a tennis ball smell like? It doesn't really, but there's a tennis ball accord in it, so each one has a particular like imaginary note, if you will. So
this gives me like this is probably gonna sound very weird, but this kind of reminds me kind of like of it reminds me of like Washington a lot, in the sense that it kind of has like a, not like a humid, but it's like it's a wet fragrance. It's not dry. Does that make sense? This reminds me of like being on our rocky beaches, with all the trees around us. And
yeah, actually, he was inspired. I believe this is the scent he was inspired by the Portland Woods area, which is where they're based out of. So kind of exactly what you were saying.
Yeah. Because I'm like, I want to say this is a beach, but it's not like a California or Florida beach. This is a Pacific Northwest beach for sure. And I always talk about like, what aesthetic would this fragrance be? Like clean girl aesthetic, bubbly girl aesthetic. This is definitely like an academia. This is a very sophisticated scent, I would say. This is something I would see like just somebody not necessarily serious, but in like professional settings, or like even a cocktail party, like things like that. Oh, I gotta catch. Hello, Kyler. How are you? Hi, Yara. Welcome. But do you get the same vibe as well, Jason? Like when it comes to aesthetics, like what aesthetic does this fit?
Yeah, I can see what you're saying. I don't know. I just, to me, the first thing I think of when I smell this is I walk into the woods and I smell like a fresh patch of strawberries somewhere, which I've never smelled a fresh patch of strawberries, but this makes me smell that.
Yeah, like wild strawberries.
Right,
like,
exactly.
It's just like the presence in a gift in the woods. Gift of the woods, yeah. It's very beautiful. I love it. I really like this one. a lot of people have been suggesting this to me for a long time because I'm always like, good strawberry scents. I'll ask everybody. And this one was recommended a lot to me.
As soon as you said you were looking for like a woodsy strawberry scent, I had this in mind, and I told Josh, hey, there's this girl that's obsessed with strawberries. And so I think she needs to review this. So.
I really like it. And as I'm saying, as more time goes on, I definitely am picking up the strawberry scent more. Because at first I didn't smell it. At first it was just pure pine and woodsy. But it's beautiful. I really like it. Oh, hello everybody. Yes, Cape Heartache. We were talking about Cape.
Yes,
Heartache.
you are.
Yes, you are. That is gorgeous. And I got a decant.
I was wondering about that, yeah.
I got a decant of something else that I think I would also like to try. It looks like I have Fox in the Flower Bed.
That's the newest release. I haven't even tried it yet.
Okay, yeah. You're on your own with this one.
This is new.
Yeah, it's their newest release. I don't know when it
like brand new.
Yeah.
Ooh, okay. This is exciting. Then I'm really excited. And so I have a question, since this is my first imaginary author's fragrance. Do they all come in a book like presentation? Oh, that is so cool.
Actually, I don't know if they still do it, but with the bigger boxes, he used to put bookmarks in it. Do you know, Joe? Do you know if they still? Yeah, they put. Let me see if I have.
Think maybe
Let me go.
I know Yarn Hills, Yara especially. If you can clarify if they still come with bookmarks, I would appreciate it, because Yarn Hills has bought a lot. She said she emptied a whole bottle of it. Also, great to see Gorguts here. Thank you for coming by. Yes, I told them to subscribe, and here he is. I appreciate you, bro. But yeah, I know Yarn Hills are big fans of imaginary authors as a whole.
Wow.
See, can confirm they do. So the bigger bottles like this come with a bookmark. Yara is saying.
That is,
and that's the bookmark.
That's so cool. I love that. Also, Kyler, we are doing a get ready for bed with me in a bit, so that's why my hair is wet.
Yeah. So the bookmarks, each book. So like this is Memoirs of a Trespasser. It'll look like this. Like the one he had, I believe, was Cobra and Canary that you just flashed, right, Jason?
Right. Yeah.
Right. So then
I also lost my place in the book that I had this in.
Oh man.
I took it down. I was like, hey, and I lost my place, but that's okay.
So it'll be a different author. Like it's not going to be the same face on each one is a different author, hence authors in imaginary, and it'll be toned to whatever bottle. So for Cape Heartache's bookmark, it'll look like what the cover of the thing looks like. That's Cobra and Canary.
The name of the author there, and the little description of the book.
So these are all based off of real books?
No, fake books.
No,
imaginary
fake books.
Authors.
Yeah.
But there's a whole story to each book. Like Cobra and Canary that he just showed was about a man who like took his relative, I can't remember the exact relative, but took a relative's car. So he had the leather jacket driving through the tobacco and orris fields with the asphalt, the rubber meets the road. So it was like a sports car driving through the streets, and you get what I'm saying? So you could kind of imagine what that is. This is supposed to be like a dusty, almost library writing memoirs.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So over like a not campfire, fireplace type of situation.
So it has like a smoky,
with a wood smoky cabin vibe. You know what I mean? You're writing it. Maybe you have a vanilla candle. So
And would you say that's unisex or more on the masculine side? Because when it comes to smoky fragrances, I'm always wondering.
So this is more vanilla.
Oh.
This is like more boozy vanilla. So it is unisex, but
Mhm.
this is more of a mask. You know, sometimes vanilla could be feminine.
Yeah.
This is a little bit more on the masculine side, but as a whole, it's unisex too. Like,
Oh, that's super cool. Oh, also, hello, Raph. And I
Raph.
actually am planning on it. I'm getting the
Mhm.
discovering set. I think really just smelling these two scents said it for me. Now I'm like, I need to collect all the books. They're so cute.
Yeah, and in my opinion, he mentioned the smoky thing. In my opinion, no one does smokiness like Josh Meyer. I think, bar none, the best. He mastered. You'll find smokiness in a lot of his fragrances because I think he just mastered smokiness like no one else.
Wow.
He even has a fragrance called "A City on Fire" that takes smokiness to the next level.
Wow. I'm excited then because I don't really have any smoky fragrances. I don't have much experience with them too much. So I have been wanting to expand and try some with that note in it. Also, shout out. Hello, Joey. How are you?
Joey.
Is this the sweetest day of the week? I love imaginary authors. The Cobra and Canary were based on my first. Oh. Oh. Oh.
shout outs to
Joey.
Joey.
How are you? Oh wow, lots of love the Goulian. Am I saying that right? Goulian?
I think he was maybe
think
trying
I
to
got
say
him.
something else, but that it's not friendly for. Yeah, there you go.
I see.
Oops.
I see. Aw. All right. Well, okay. So going back to Fox and the Flower Bed. At first, I know that this is very white floral smell, but usually I'm not too big of a fan on white florals because, like I said before, I feel like you could either be like beautiful, you could do it right, or you could, it could have like a too mature of a smell with the white florals. But this one is so light and it's not the intoxicating, matureness of that a lot of white florals give off. Although I'm really unsure which white florals are in this. But it's also a very sophisticated scent, just like the Cape Heartache is. And it doesn't smell too fruity to me. I don't think there's fruits in it. Do you know?
I think it says "Fox in the Flower Bed" or something, so
Yeah.
it's probably mostly flowers.
Yeah. But it's very light. I really, really like it. It's strong, but when I say light, I mean it's breathable. It's not too overpowering. But it's like I just had to do one spray and I can smell it from here. It's very nice. And very light. It's beautiful. I would wear this. This is definitely a brunch mimosa, going out with the girls or going out on a nice picnic date type of fragrance. I would say this is an it girl fragrance in regards to aesthetics. The it girl, she always has like all the designer and like her hair is always done
it.
perfect.
She has it. She's
the it girl.
Okay.
She always drinks a lot of water. There's always fruit slices in her water bottles. She has her hydro flask. This is definitely an it girl fragrance. And I would say clean girl
I think
as well.
Definitely clean.
Definitely clean girl.
Definitely clean.
What were you gonna say though, Joe?
Oh no, I was reading Joey's comment too, but it's at the very end. But I think I know why you're getting the fruit. I think I know why you're getting the fruit vibes. So
is there like
there isn't fruit, but I could see. No. So it's a combination of tulip, jasmine, and honey. But that's also why it's clean.
Honey. Oh. Okay, yeah. Okay, so the jasmine was like floral. I really like it. I really, really do. She's sweet like honey. It's very beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
And so when did this come out, Jason?
Gosh, I'm not sure actually. I've had it.
2021. I'm looking.
No, oh, the new one. Yeah, the new one came out 2021. Okay.
Yeah.
Yara
Cape
says,
Heartache. I think Cape Heartache though was one of his original like creations. So like 2013, 14.
Yeah. Oh, really? God, I'm in love with the
Yeah.
Rapages. I'm just now excited to get another one, just so I could see what the other books look like. Yara says,
yeah, it's a hate for me. It's, I mean, I like it's really artistic, and I think it's actually one of their best sellers. But every time I wear it, without question, someone says, "Do you smell something burning?" Every single time. So,
oh, well, it's doing its job.
yeah, I mean, they do exactly what they want to do with it, and a lot of people love it. It's just not for me.
Roth says that the cobra and the canary will always have his love, followed by the lawn soft. That's the one about the
soft lawn?
The soft lawn, yeah.
Yeah, the soft lawn. He inverted it, but yeah, soft lawn is the tennis ball, which makes sense because he loves tennis. So
yeah. Big fan of their scents.
No, Josh is a great perfumer overall. You know, he does a great job of just execution all the way through and through, like the bookmark, the book, the case, the thing, you know, the bottle.
Yeah, Joey, if you are free right now, I'll drop the link. Let me know if you want to sample it.
Okay.
Sun Drunk is my favorite. Everyone knows I hate it. Wait, Josh.
Oh, I love Sun Drunk.
Wait, so Imagining Authors created Sun Drunk?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
She did try Sun Drunk.
Oh.
She did try Sun Drunk.
Let me revisit that.
Before.
I do have that decant.
She tried it on my stream last month with a whole bunch of other samples, but that's what she tried a Rogue Trafalgar from Dior and a whole bunch of other things. And that's when she realized, like, okay, strawberry is officially like my note.
Ooh, it's very citrusy. I do remember that. Ooh, it's very. Is there lemon in here?
I'll let Joe look it up. I mean, to me, I think it's orange and rhubarb, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
Oh, it's the orange.
That's the orange and rhubarb.
I don't think I'm usually a fan of rhubarb notes, but this one isn't bad at all. It's very citrusy, though.
Neroli, honeysuckle, hibiscus, and rose water, along with the orange and rhubarb.
Mm-hmm. It's really, really nice. It's light, though. It's light. And this is definitely like an outdoor scent. This is not, I wouldn't wear this to like, and this would be like, if I'm going to an outdoor event, I would be wearing this fragrance. It's very, very nice. It's super fruity, though. I like very subtly kind of get a Fruit Loops vibe from it. Very subtly. If that makes sense. Oh, they're at the campground. Oh.
Yeah.
Well, that's really nice. Because I just had, when I was looking up the fragrances, it just said Sun Drunk, and I was like, I don't know who made it. Like when I was trying to, add to my collection. So I was been meaning to ask them who made this one. I really like it. Okay, I don't know if you guys get the Fruity Pebbles from this at all, but I'm getting the Fruity Pebbles scent from Sun Drunk.
I'll
never tried Sun. See, I haven't tried his new stuff. Like after City on Fire, that's where so that was like 2016, 17, somewhere like that. After that, I kind of like took my hiatus from Fragcom at the time. So I like uh the waffle cone one. I definitely want to try that. Slow explosions. I never got a chance to try. Um, there's a few of them that I'm looking to that I have on my radar, but definitely the waffle cones, slow explosions.
Yeah, I feel like when I tried this last time, I tried it on the paper, and I don't think I was
Yes,
as a fan of it. I
I think
think it
so.
was like too citrusy, in my opinion. But now that I'm
You did
smelling
say
it on
something
my,
about cleaner.
yeah, it smelled like cleaner on the strip. But now I'm smelling it on my skin, and everyone's skin is different, but to me it's super fruity pebbles, which I love. Everybody knows I love those type of fragrances. It's very on my skin, it's very bubbly and playful and active and bright. It's
It's fine.
beautiful. Oh, you got sun drunk?
Yeah,
Oh, good.
I didn't get Fruity Pebbles, so now I'm gonna see if I get it.
Yeah, it's after, on the dry down. It's fruity pebbles, because I didn't get it at first. At first I got pure citrus, and now I'm like, this is fruity pebbles.
I don't know. Maybe I haven't had Fruity Pebbles in a long time.
Oh, I love fruity pebbles. They're really good. Oh, Hill says we have a lot of newer sample. We have a lot of the newer ones. We can send samples. Says Hills for Joe.
Oh, Sam, thank you.
Yay,
About to make me all
that's so
cry and everything, all sentiment. Nisi PC, great to see
nice.
you.
Hi, Gracie PC. How are you? Yeah, I really like it.
Yeah, I've been wearing that a lot during the summer.
Yeah, it's very nice. It's beautiful. Yeah, I'm definitely the way that it's interacting with my skin is definitely a different experience than it was on the tester strip. Now I just need to purely use my skin. I don't think I should use the tester strips anymore to judge. This is nice though.
Yeah, that happens a lot.
Yeah. I know I heard, but I didn't think it was to that extreme. I'm getting like a completely different fragrance now.
Mm-hmm.
It's really nice though. Oh, well, I am really loving this, and thank you also so much when I got this to that he added this. That is awesome. I'm really
Shout outs to
excited.
Josh.
Shout outs
Yes.
to Josh.
Josh is the greatest.
Josh is amazing.
Yes, he is.
Thank you so much, Josh. And I'm so
So-
excited to display this.
So how would you wear Cape Heartache? Like what type of would you wear that to a date? Would you wear that to a like Christmas family dinner? Because I know you're big on family, so would you wear that like on like, oh, I'm going out with my family?
Yeah,
We're going to
yeah.
so
Like I said earlier, I would say this is a sophisticated scent. Cape Heartache.
okay.
It's a serious scent. Versus what I usually wear. It's very bubbly, playful, young. Not to say that this is
Mhm.
mature, but it definitely has more of a respectable vibe about it. Where you want
Gotcha.
to make first impressions count. So like a cocktail party, an office party,
Okay. Nice.
formal event, or it's just where basically you want to make a respectable first impression. I feel like this, and in the winter time, this is like the perfect fragrance for that, in my opinion. It's very, very nice.
Nice.
But serious settings like that, for sure. Would you
Okay.
say the same, Jason?
Yeah, I mean, I'm not in a lot of serious situations. So
Right.
to me, like I was telling you the other day, that to me, I relate it with Christmas a lot. So I like it during the holidays. Definitely holiday events, parties, and that I want to dress up. I could see myself wearing it for that. It
Yes.
still
Right.
smells sort of casual, but sophisticated, like you're saying.
Yeah,
Mhm.
And yeah,
it's beautiful. I also, hello, Anuj. How are you?
Anuj, great to see Anuj here.
Great to see you. But yeah, I agree. I think it's wonderful. It's absolutely stunning. And sophisticated. What would you say that? Oh wait, have you tried Cape Heartache, Joe?
Yeah, I have. I used to have like because I bought a bunch. I bought this. I bought Cobra and Canary, and I bought Mosaic from his original, and then I got samples of Falling into the Sea, Blues Blood, Bull's Blood, and Cape Heartache. So I would definitely say fall, winter, mostly like that, like Black Friday time, like right after
Yeah.
Thanksgiving. And then it's like, okay, when Mariah Carey starts playing, oh, all I want for Christmas is you. Once you hear that song, you can start wearing this, and it'll be something that me personally, I like to pair it with my flannels. That's at my best when
Yes.
I would do it. So then I would wear my
Yeah.
flannels, maybe do Christmas parties. Maybe there was a Friendsgiving that happens after Thanksgiving. I would wear it to that. Like you said, not s- it's not as serious on me, but I think that's just because I don't take myself that serious.
Mm.
If that
It's
makes
like
any
an
sense, but
ice skating date. It's
yeah.
perfect for that.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, I can see that.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Mm-hmm.
Melissa says yes. Waiting for the hubby. He met up with friends at his team for fantasy football, and he got into a car accident on the way home. Melissa, I'm so sorry. Is he okay?
Oh, I'm sorry.
Are you okay? I'm sorry. I didn't
Yeah,
hear that. It's terrible.
I'm sorry.
Yeah. I'm going to be getting the Discovery set for sure, Raph. But yeah, it is. I agree. I think it's just like this is a really good. I feel like for men more so when it comes to the date night. I
Okay.
would as myself, I would probably wear this to like I said, like a serious, nice, formal social event.
Mm-hmm.
This if I like for you for example, and we're going you're taking your girlfriend out on a like ice skating date or to go pick up a Christmas tree
Right.
or to sing
Yeah.
carols or make Christmas
Exactly.
cookies. Like this is perfect for that. I feel like it can be for both
Yes,
occasions for sure. Yes.
definitely.
Oh, oh there's a lot I'm missing. Oh no. Wait, oh my
Yeah, it's
goodness.
basically
I am so
basically what
sorry.
happened to me, except I
Oh,
wasn't already injured, which is the scary part. Sending wishes, sending love, thoughts, and just hoping he's okay, Melissa.
I'm so sorry. Oh, that's
Cool.
awful.
Good.
But what's not
But
awful is what I just said.
Good segue.
I but
hey,
yeah, thank you to Josh so much, and I'm sorry, I'm just not over this. If there's anything, I love books. I love books so much. Hardback, I always look for hardback, and then I'll take the cover off the hardback because I love when it's just like the just purely the raw hardcover.
I thought I was the only one who did that.
Huh?
I thought I was the
Mhm.
only one who did that. The only time I leave the thing on is when it's on the shelf like that. But I usually take it off because I don't even. I wish they didn't even have that part.
Me either, because it's
Right.
just so the raw book itself is
Right.
the gorgeous part. Yeah, I'll leave them on when I haven't read them yet, and then once I pick it up to read it, I'll take it off, and then so I know which ones I've read. Well, I know which ones
Okay.
I've read and not, but still, it's my system. Oh, Raph says he has a great lawyer for Melissa, so nice. Thanks, Raph.
Yeah,
So nice
because
of you.
that works.
Mm-hmm. All right.
Definitely works.
Well, here, I'm going to go ahead and move this out of the way.
The wrapping paper, but no,
Wrap.
this was definitely a good thing, and if anything, too, it makes me like reinvigorate my appreciation for like really good perfumery. So I'm definitely gonna have to try out
Because
more of these from Josh.
this is like an art, like having this
Yes.
theme for your whole. and having like a storyline and just this. It's just, you know, it's not a fragrance if I made a strawberry fragrance, call it pine tree
Right.
strawberries. So like there's a book, there's a vibe, there's an aesthetic and a bookmark and a backstory, and that's just knowing that the perfumer put that much thought and art, like concentration, creativity into something. It shows the passion for it, which I think is like makes me excited as a consumer to go out and get it and appreciate it. That's so cool.
And you like books. And
Yeah,
you like books. So
sounds like
then
it
when
was
you get a
meant for you.
couple, yeah.
I love books. I love it, love it.
Get a
That's what
couple,
book
they'll
reading.
add up and it'll look like you got like a mini. You could actually put that as like a display, you know, like take them out of the box, but then kind of keep the display maybe like downstairs. So this way it's like still part of your fragrance collection, but without you having the bottles there. Now you could have they'll be like, oh, what are these books? And then it'll be like, oh no, these are actually for my fragrance. But it's a conversation piece. You get what I mean?
Exactly. That's exactly what I was thinking, because I just set up downstairs this display for all my books.
Okay.
And I was just thinking, like, I gotta get more of these, so I need to set them up down there. So
even the bottle has like a sort of a book design with the cover there, and then the title on the side with the description on the back, and then this side is open because this is the cover.
That is so cute.
Yeah.
That is so cute. I love it. And then it's you writing your story with the fragrance you wear, the experiences it might unfold for you. That's so cute. I love it. I love it so much. It makes me really, really appreciate the brand as a whole. So thank you to Josh. So if you have not already purchased Cape Heartache or any other of the fragrances we talked about, and you would like to go and purchase it yourself today or view other fragrances, I do have a link in the description for imaginary authors. So if you click on the description, it'll take you straight to the Cape Heartache product page, but you could also browse whatever else might float your boat.
They have candles and soap, I think, too.
Yeah,
They do
I
have
saw
candles,
there was a candle option for Cape Heartache too, and I'm like, perfect for Christmas time. I'd love to have my house smell like this all Christmas long. That and sugar cookies. Both. All right. Perfect. Well, I'm gonna go ahead and start on my nighttime get ready with me. So I have to put my hair up because my hair's been dripping this whole time.
I'm gonna dip out. I'm gonna be watching from the audience.
I'm gonna go ahead and
that was awesome. I'm happy you liked it.
Thank you, and thank you for coming up and reviewing with me. And I love to hear your guys' thoughts too, and confirm what I feel about it.
Now I want to try that Fox and Flower Bed.
Yeah, it is beautiful. I will say.
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, Fruity Pebbles. wait. This is Sun Drunk. This one's.
I don't get the Fruity Pebbles, but
I do. Maybe it's just my skin chemistry, or I just took a shower.
I'm gonna buy some Fruity Pebbles and smell them side by side on the next stream.
Oh, you know what? Yeah, because it's either that or maybe it might be my body wash mixed with the fragrance, but I get just pure blast of Fruity Pebbles. But Fox and the Flower Bed, it is definitely I would say more on the feminine side, but I would definitely appreciate smelling this on a male for sure. It's very clean.
Nice.
So I would say it's pretty unisex, but it's very nice. It's very nice. But thank you so much. I really appreciate you hearing what you and viewing the full bottles. That's really, really cool. So thank you.
Okay.
You're welcome.
You're welcome.
Bye.
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 Alright. Alright, perfect. Hello, everyone. Okay, so now that the fragrance portion's over, I'm going to go ahead and do a little get ready for bed with me routine. It's a little early in the day, but I like to talk about skincare sometimes and just all my little products I like to use to get ready for bed. So I just want to go through them with you. And if you guys have any questions or like any of the products I'm using, I can talk about them. I have zero imaginary authors, but I've been wanting to try it. Well, okay, Cape Heartache is beautiful. 10 out of 10. Sun Drunk. I feel like these are all. So this is definitely a fall, winter. Sun Drunk's definitely a summer, and Fox and the Flower Bed is definitely a spring for me. You definitely should try it. It sounds like they have a discovery set. If you have any, if you want to explore a few. So there's a link in the description now. So thank you. Hi Deneen, how are you? Welcome to my stream. Thank you. Okay, so I just took a shower. Clearly, you can see the rat's nest that is my hair today. And it's still a little wet. It's actually pretty drippy. And yeah, so I'm just gonna be doing my hair and getting ready for bed. So usually when I get ready, I like to take a towel scrunchie like this when it's like my hair washed. Sorry, I was itching. Don't make fun of my little rash. So when I get my hair wet, I like to put it in a towel scrunchie just so I can have it up and out of the way while I do my face. I always do face first, hair last, because if it's in your face while you're using all like the creams and stuff, I don't like getting that in my hair. Yes, exactly what I said. Is one of the indie perfume companies that everyone's community should try. I agree. And packaging alone is a 10 out of 10 for me. Like, look how pretty this box is. I'm so just entranced by it. Awesome. That's awesome, ECPC. Thank you. Thank you, Deneen. Enjoyed them, but no full bottles of any. Yeah, I definitely. I don't know which one I want first. Either Fox and the Flower Bed or Sun Drunk for the full bottles. They're all. Hi, Dunk. How are you? Yeah. Dunk is actually one of the first people that recommended Cape Heartache to me. I distinctly remember I had like a screenshot. Every time someone recommends a fragrance to me, I'll screenshot it or write it down. I have one from months ago from Dunk saying you need to try Cape Heartache, and that's been on my my list for a long time. Black Friday and the holidays are the best time to scope perfumes. Oh, good to know. Good to know. 4 models of vintage obsession. Wow. Oh my goodness. And their prices are very reasonable. Yes, I agree. Okay, so first things first, I'm gonna go ahead and tone my face. When you are doing skincare, you always want to go with based on the consistency of what you're putting on your face. So this is a very watery product, as you can see, very liquidy. I do not want to go in first with a moisturizer, if that makes sense. Also, because this is more cleansing. But if I use this before this is going to take off all of this. So, what I'm going in first is the Ordinary Glycolic Acid Toning Solution. I'm just going to go ahead and put that on a cotton pad and get all the dirt off my face. I use 2 cleansers when I clean my face. I use La Roche-Posay foaming cleanser, and I also use the Murad clarifying cleanser. So I use both of those. And even using both, you can still have stuff on your face that the toner will pick up. Voila Balsam shampoo when I was a kid. Ooh, it's nice. You kind of look like Jennifer Lopez. That is the nicest thing anybody's ever said to me. Thank you. I would hope to look like her. She's gorgeous. So I'm just going and tapping my face lightly just to get everything off. I don't like to pull on my face too much just because could cause rapid aging. So I'm going and cleaning up. I'm pulling up when I'm cleaning my face. And look, I guess you can't really see, but there's a little bit of a coloration there, which means there are things that the cleanser did not pick up. And yeah, so I want to talk a little bit about mental health while I get ready for bed, because something that directly influences my skincare and the state of my skin is my mental health. Usually, if my mental health is kind of like not doing well, you can tell because I'll start breaking out. For example, I had this on my lip for like 2 weeks, and I have this little guy popping up right now. And it's been a crazy, crazy, just last couple of weeks. And your skin, stress, even you can have stress acne. So it sometimes it doesn't really matter what you do to your skin. And it's purely not hormonal, but emotions can show themselves in physical ways, and one of those ways is skincare. So even if your skin doesn't look the best and you're not feeling your best, just know it's not your fault, and you can't prevent it sometimes, and you shouldn't be hard on yourself if your skin's not 100. Yes, I love that smell. Best cream for wrinkles. So I would say retinol is very good, but I would not recommend using retinol during the summer. It can cause skin sensitivity. So if you are going to be using retinol during the summertime, make sure to kind of block out your face from the sun in some way and use extra UV protection. Also, speaking of UV protection, using sunscreen morning and night is actually very, very helpful for anti-aging. Um, Even artificial light can be damaging to your skin if you leave it unprotected. So I always use sunscreen. Double serum, Clarins double serum is life for me. Ooh, that sounds nice. Yeah, I don't use any anti-aging products currently. Sometimes I think I should, because when my skin gets very dry, I'll start getting wrinkles right here. But this, which I'm gonna use next, bio oil, has been my lifesaver, and I'll tell you why. So whenever my skin gets dry, you can kind of see them right here. This wrinkle, and I have one right here that will become very, very prominent when my skin's on the drier side. So I will use bio oil on my face, and overnight, I swear, I already see a difference. I feel like it plumps and replenishes my skin. I just see it kind of like, it's like a car ding, and I feel like it just like pulls out the ding and sets it back into place because it's smooth again. It's well hydrated. It's very oily, so definitely washing your face in the morning is a must to get all the excess oil off. But for me, I feel like it completely replenishes my skin all the way back over again. It's really, really great. I just want to go ahead and put this on. But so bio oil, I got this at Target, and I think it's less than $20. I think it might be 14 for the big bottle, but they also have ones that are a lot cheaper. I will say maybe stay away from this if you are on the oily side. You don't want to be using excess oils if you already are struggling with oil. But if you are on the drier side like I am, it is a godsend. I swear. It is amazing. I like Jack Black products. I didn't even know Jack Black made skincare products. That's really cool. Dr. Dennis Gross serums are really good too. So I mainly use the Ordinary brand. Um, those ones are my favorite because one, they're super, super cost effective. Two, you know exactly what's in each serum. And like this one, for example, my hyaluronic acid, which I need to get more of. I'm like completely out. Um, my hyaluronic acid, I think, was $8, and using this in conjunction with the bio oil, it's amazing. But I think I'm like completely out, so I can't use it. I need to go to Sephora. Someone take me. Someone come shopping with me. All right. So I went ahead and put on the bio oil. Next, I just started using this. So I got this at Sephora because I have like 5,000 points or something. I have a lot of points at Sephora. And I've always wanted to try the Estee Lauder brand. I hear a lot of great things about it. But I just never tried it out. So I went and got these ones and spent my um, points on them, and I really love them. So I'm gonna actually end up getting the full bottles of these. I think they're a little bit more on the expensive side, but this is the Advanced Night Repair Serum. Um, and again, it's just about like replenishing your skin. Like for example, I was very, very dehydrated from this weekend just because it was my best friend's birthday, and we went out to drinking Friday and Saturday, and I already knew that my skin was going to be ruined with how dehydrated it made me. And I was right. I woke up this morning and I could just feel my skin felt like sandpaper. It was so bad. Also, something I did earlier off stream when I was in the shower was I used this. I must still be in the shower. The ABH. Oh, here it is. The AHA BHA peeling solution from The Ordinary. Again, I think this is like $8. And the reason why I love this is because it's a chemical exfoliant. And when it comes to exfoliants, it's very important not to have anything that's abrasive. You want a chemical exfoliant because it will lift that top layer of skin off your face without having any like cuts that like sugar scrubs can cause you. There's sugar scrubs that will leave tiny tears in your skin, which can cause thickening and rapid aging of the skin. So using like the towel method or using like sugar scrubs is not really ideal when it comes to exfoliating your skin. So I purely just use chemical exfoliants and they work just fine. My skin felt a million times better once I used that. It didn't have that sandpaper feel anymore. But yeah, staying well hydrated will be a direct influence for the state of your skin as well. And if it's oily or dry, but some things you just can't avoid. My skin has always been dry. I used to have eczema when I was younger, really, really bad, all over my arms, on my face, around my nose. I still itch my nose a lot out of habit. Like I'll itch right here, which is really bad because I'm like, oh, stop touching your face, you're gonna get pimples. But yeah. Oh well. I try. That's the best you can do is just try. So if you don't know, I'm using a roller to kind of spread around my serum, my night repair serum. The reason why I really like this roller is and why it's good to use a roller when it comes to serums is because you do not have to use as much product because your skin, it's like your skin is supposed to soak in the serum, correct? So if you're using the skin on your fingers to rub it around, your fingers are also going to absorb that product. This is not going to absorb like your fingers will. So you can actually use less product in the long run. It's more cost effective, in my opinion. I also have I forgot what this is called, but it's believed to, I don't know if it's proven, but it's believed to help with like your double chin and tightening of your face. It's by lifting up all the skin and the fat that's in your face and kind of migrating it to other more desirable parts of your face. I just started doing this probably about like 2 weeks ago, but I know that like with consistent usage, results may vary, but results will start to show up. But I don't know. I'm still on the fence about this, seeing if it's like a pseudoscience or not. I'll definitely have to check in and let you guys know. But I just kind of do it on my chin for the double chin portion, and then I also do it on right under my jawbone because I want more of a like more of a sharper jaw or cheekbone, not jawbone, cheekbone. Want more of like a sharper point on my cheekbones, but I'm not sure. Let me know if you guys have ever tried any of this. I know that it's really, really popular. I might even be doing it wrong. I'm not sure, but I just got it. So why not try it out? Okay, and then next, this little guy is the Advanced Night Repair Eye Cream. So they come together. And I use this under my eyes because there's a lot of times your skin under your eyes is way more sensitive than the rest of your face. And it's not good to use certain products under your eyes. I've had that mistake of, and I'm very, very gentle when it comes to putting in the eye, putting it around the eye. I don't pull. Constant pulling, harsh pulling on the under eyes can also cause rapid aging. Any type of massage is good for the face. Facial yoga is great. What is facial yoga? I have never heard of that. That's cool. I've never heard of that. Facial yoga. That sounds very relaxing. Yeah, and it is relaxing. If nothing else, even if it's not, even if it is a pseudoscience about migrating and tightening of the skin, it's at the end of the day, it's just very, very peaceful to do. So, next, I'm gonna take some. Though it's so dirty. I use this for morning and night. I take it with me everywhere. So there's makeup all over it, but in here is fine. But I use the La Roche Rosé Double Repair Face Moisturizer, and it has the SPF 30 in it. So again, with the sunscreen protection, it's very important to always have that on your skin. And sometimes at night, I actually use two moisturizers at night because I try to I have very, very, very dry skin, so I want to make sure that I'm getting the sunscreen protection from this, but also the hydrating factors that my other moisturizer has. So I use them in conjunction with one another. I wish I had been a dedicated skincare when I was your age. That is what my mother said. She's like, she really instilled the fear into me about skincare. She's like, I had to get so much work done because I never moisturized, I never washed my face, and now I'm like paying for it now. So that has been instilled into me. She's definitely made skincare a huge priority. I remember when I was younger, she'd wake me up out of bed and she's like, "You're falling asleep with your makeup on. Get up." she would yell at me to go to the bathroom and wash my face because I don't know. She just didn't want me to end up like her. She also had really, really bad acne, which I didn't struggle with too bad. But again, it's because she made me go to the bathroom and wash my face. I got free samples from True Fior. I like their products so far. I want to test out their products a little more. I'm going to see how it goes. Ooh, let me know. That's really exciting. I use a microcurrent device every night. I use the Jade Royal for serums and as a massager. That's really nice. Have you tried microneedling? I used to have a microneedling, like this really expensive microneedling roller. However, my concern was if it's not done right, it can do the same thing that exfoliants can, where because it's making those micro tears in the skin, if it's not doing it the right way, it instead of anti-aging, it can become rapid aging. And it's a fine line between if it's done right and if it's not. So I stopped using it just because I did not want to mess up my skin. And I didn't know if I was doing it right or not. So I was like, it's just probably better that I don't do anything with this. That's great. Thank you. Heather Grain, hey mamas, how are you? What have you been up to today? We're doing a skincare routine. Thank you for joining. Okay, look at this big guy. I can't tell if that is a pimple or if I just got bit by something last night. I'm kind of more inclined to say I got bit last night, but I'm still going to treat it as though it is as though it's a upcoming blemish. Facial yoga. Use hands to massage and holding facial expressions to help tighten it. Micro lymph needling worsen my dark spots. I tried it and had to stop. See, it's so hit and miss. I was so scared to ruin my skin even more. So, oh, 1 second. I threw it over here. Here it is. I had it over there from yesterday. But I also use for blemishes, like this guy popping up, I use the Murad Rapid Relief Acne Spot Treatment. Forewarning, so Murad's great. It's on the expensive side. It is really, really high-end quality brand. Works wonders for my skin. That's why I'm a really, really die-hard Murad fan. But I will say this does kind of sting a little bit for the first couple seconds, just as a forewarning. I swear by my LED mask. Ooh, I don't use an LED mask. So what is the most microcurrent device? New face. Or what is the microcurrent device? That is really cool. I'll look that up too. I'll look that up too. That's really awesome. So that is all for my skin. I always put the acne treatment on last because I don't want to accidentally wipe it off or spread it around. I want the most concentration on that spot that I put it on. I don't want to rub it away. Okay, so next is my hair routine. Because since I have treated hair, it's quite hard to tame sometimes. I've been told my hair can resemble that of a lion, which fitting because I'm a Leo, but we don't always want that kind of look, you know. Okay, so first I go in and I just work the Working Serum by Kirsten S. into the ends of my hair, and that is because despite the dryness on my face, my hair gets extremely oily. It is awful because one hand dry, other hand awful to, there we go, awful to control. Next, I'll go in with the Olaplex number 6 Bond Smoothener. Smoother, not smoother. And I'll just take a little dime size amount, and I will also put that towards the ends of my hair. And that's to kind of control the frizziness of it. And so this is for more the hydration and the smoothness of my hair. And next, the lady who got my hubby in the accident was driving with a suspended license. She admitted to the cops that she hit and ran too. That's awful, Melissa. I'm so sorry. That's so bad. But at least we know you know who it is and that the cops have it handled. That is terrible. Yeah, I'm wondering if she got charged. Olaplex is awesome, yes. Not sure yet. Okay. I remember when I was 13, I had an acne problem ever since I got into skincare. I hope your husband's Okay, that's really, yeah. I love skincare so much. But I always use fragrance-free products. Products that are like not all like all natural, but that don't have like unnecessary chemicals in them. Like fragrance. Even though I love wearing fragrance everywhere else, it will stay away from my face because it's super drying and just not good for it all around. The one place fragrance is not good for is your face. Um, Next, I am using a little bit of the Pureology weightless volume mousse, and this is just because I have stress problems, mental health problems, a lot of problems, so many problems. But one of those problems is when I kind of get really stressed or I'm having problems keeping weight on, I will struggle with keeping my hair thick. Like I said, just like how stress can influence your acne and the state of your skin, it could also directly influence the state of your hair. Your hair can start to become dry. You could start losing hair. So I made a habit out of always using this. So when you put it on your hand, it starts as a dime size amount and it expands. And the same concept is true for when you put it on your hair. It's supposed to help kind of break apart your hair in a way that it kind of it won't come together. It doesn't lie flat, and it provides more bounce to it, so it has a fuller look, if that makes sense. And then lastly, so we're 4 products deep. Lastly, I go in with the Redken Guts 10 volumizing mousse. Now, volumizing spray foam. This is different than the Pureology one. The Pureology one I use for the ends and middle of my hair. This I purely use for root lift. Just like how it's lifting a little bit right now, I want to make sure that it's lifting like that throughout all sections on the top of my hair so that it doesn't lie flat like this. My hair up here is pretty good about staying lifted, but it's back here where it doesn't lie flat, and we want to give it that little bit of lift. And I use this on my boyfriend's hair all the time when we go out, because sometimes he has very thick, heavy hair. So when it grows out a little bit, it'll start to lie more flat. But I want to see that bounce and those waves of volume. So I'll use this on his hair too. So you just I target it for the scalp, and I'll part my hair, and I'll kind of rub it in to the roots surrounding my part, and then I'll go like another 1/2 inch over. Repeat the process. Oops, there we go. And I'll rub it in again, and it's just rinse and repeat for most of this until you make it to the other side of your head. Okay. But yeah, I really love Redken. I use Redken shampoo as well, based off of what my goals are. You can get Redken at Ulta. They just started selling Redken there, and it's really good. I use the All Soft formula for my shampoo and conditioner, but because I have a lot of scalp issues as well, and just general yeast issues when it comes to your scalp. Because, when it comes to dandruff, 99% of the time, it's actually because you have an imbalance of yeast in your scalp area. If you're dealing with dandruff or a mix of dandruff and oily hair, it's a yeast imbalance. So Redken has a shampoo that has concentrated zinc into the formula, which promotes a healthier yeast environment for this for your scalp, and I swear it works magical wonders. So I will use that once a week. The rest of the week I'll use the All Soft by Redken. And then once I start getting yellowing in the hair, which I think I'll probably do next time, because since I do have highlights, I will use the Olaplex purple shampoo, which is the only purple shampoo that I have found that doesn't dry out my hair like all the others do. My mom's coworker's pregnant and had her shower today. She was 36, was originally told you'd never be able to have kids. Weird. You know, that's something that I hear so much, Heather. I know a lot of women that were told they won't be able to have kids or that they'll have a hard time having kids, and then they get pregnant accidentally. It's really crazy. Um, but it's a common thing that a lot of women don't believe that they can. But it's also a very common thing that women can't. Um, Definitely crazy. So, yeah. I just go ahead and then I just brush the product throughout my hair because we have product just everywhere. We have it on the ends, we have it on the roots. So I brush it to evenly spread it and make sure it's not too concentrated in certain areas, and then I just break it apart. But yeah, lastly, now that we have all the products on our skin, we have all the products on our hair, I go ahead and then if I know where I put it, oh goodness gracious, there it is, chopstick. I use just the Nivea chopstick, and that is my bedtime routine. She got any ways to fight her process. I don't understand when doctors give false negatives or positives. Yeah, I know one girl who, because of a medical issue, was told like she couldn't have kids. She was told that in high school, and then she ended up having 2 kids naturally. It is really crazy, but that is awesome. If she was wanting to be a mom, I'm really excited for her. It's very, very, very lucky and very exciting. But yeah, yep, second opinions never hurt. All right, so that is my get ready with me bedtime routine. Um, After this, I usually go downstairs, get a cup of water, take my meds, and then I go to bed. But it is still like, what time is it? Pacific time is still 6:47, so I have a little bit of time. But yeah, now for like the mental health chat. I personally have been having like a really, really hard week. Um, it's been, I don't know if any of you guys keep up with a lot of like influencers outside of the fragrance community, but there's this one fragrance influencer called, her name is Gabby Hanna. And she, thank you, Melissa. You're so sweet. Thank you. Her shower is the fanciest event she ever went to. Oh, that's so nice. That makes me happy for her. Um, so yeah, Gabby Hanna. If you haven't heard of her, she's a Vine influencer, or she was on Vine. She's a YouTuber. She's a singer, um, and she has had a public manic episode. I think she's still in it. It's really really sad. But there's been a lot of let's see, outfit of the day. Okay, I'll do an outfit of the day. This is my PJs. PJs of the night. It is. Little, here, wait, let me move this. Little shorts that I've had since I was in middle school, and this little crop top because it's hot here and I don't have AC, so we're just doing the best. Great Gatsby themed baby shower. That is so cute. See, when I have a baby, one day, if I have a baby, I would really like to have a surprise. Um, like a surprise gender. I don't want to know until they're born. I've always felt that way, and I think I will always feel that way. Just for the excitement of the big day. So I want to do something like a bumblebee or like something yellow, something gender neutral. Um, yeah, so a bunch of yellows. I already know that. I think about this a lot. It's my maternal instincts. They're kicking in. I'm in my peak fertility or whatever it's called cycle of my life. So I always think about babies, and it's awful. But I have this whole thing planned out. Yeah. Aw, thanks, Niecy Peasy. I appreciate you. No hand on the hips. Oh, I'm sorry. I know. Sorry, I missed that. But yeah. But yeah, going back to the saying, there's just been a lot of just kind of like clickbaiting about manic or about like mental illness and a lot of misunderstandings about it. And I think that it's just been really bothering me all week. I swear, it's been absolutely crazy. But yeah, I had a little bit of. I don't know if any of you guys follow me on TikTok. My TikTok is strawberries with an IE, shorty cake on TikTok. Follow me there if you are not following me already. But I had a little bit of like an emotional week on TikTok, definitely out of nowhere. I was just like putting everybody in a sad mood with what I was posting. Because it just really got me in my feels. I went off on this whole rant, but now I'm over it. We're good now. I promise. This was like a rough week for me. I swear. I get just a little bit tickled. You know, everybody has their pet peeves, like chewing loudly or and you know things like that. My pet peeve: people talking about mental illness when they don't know like what it's like, because it's honestly it's a hard thing to go through, mental, like dealing with mental illness, and some things people can beat, but other things that you it'll always be there with you and it'll always stick there with you, and that's something that I had to grow. Oh, orb alert. Oh, they're still here. Okay, wait, hold that thought. I was just gonna say that's just something I've had to grow to accept, is that my mental illness will always be with me, and I need to make friends with it and just go on and not let it define me. Just know it's a little bug in my ear that's gonna annoy me all day, but I just need to keep trucking along. But speaking of orbs, I got a spirit box, an SP7 spirit box, the ones that like people use on the Ghost Adventures and stuff like that. Like I can't get any voices from it. Yeah, I see these orbs all the time, and like things will be knocked around my house, like knocked over, fall. I hear knocking, I hear footsteps. Like I know there's something here, but they just don't want to talk to me, and that's really rude. By the way, watch, it's gonna be mean too now. Mm. But yeah, that's about it. So today was a short stream. It was just to get ready with me, fragrance review, little rant and chat about mental illness, and all that good stuff. So I am gonna go ahead and drop the link. But that's really all that I had for you guys today. Oh, there we go. There was something on your left a minute ago. I'm not sure if it was ortho. I've seen like 2 or 3, honestly, since I started. Um, I'm really not sure. It's just always coming and saying hi. It wants to make itself known, but it just doesn't want to talk to me. But I have to figure out the SB7 box. I check out Joey Cannoli Raw, and I am Joey Cannoli. Hopefully one day when I get the spirit box situation figured out, we can do it on stream finally and not have to use the necrophonic. It did look like something moved behind her. Ew! Hello? Ugh. That's so okay. Ew, I don't like that. But I watched La Llorona last night. And my mother used to tell me like, you better you better be a good girl, otherwise La Llorona's gonna come get you. And I was like terrified of her when I was a little girl. So watching the movie, it was so scary to me. I was like, oh my god. I know it's fake, but like the movie, but it was very scary to me just because I grew up with that little lore as a child. But yeah, so that's about it. I just want to wish you all a happy Sunday. I really, really hope that your week went okay. Mine was a little bit rough. Just want to do a check in with you guys to see how your week has been, and um, just wish you a good week ahead. This is a restart. I take Sundays as my special skincare day. I take extra long getting ready for bed. This is my peaceful reset before the hecticness of the next week begins, which hopefully won't be hectic. But I wish you all thank you. Happy Sunday. But I really wish you all a happy week ahead and that hopefully everything, 69 cheers, everything that you have planned for the week will come true and in the best way possible. So, happy Sundays. Thank you for spending Sundays with Strawberry. And to all my berry boys, babes, and besties, have a great day. Bye.